I'm Jessie Draper, the Valley Girl. What does your company do? Have you ever Googled yourself?
Totally.
What makes a great entrepreneur? What's your next big idea? Tweeting's like my favorite. Let's talk business.
I'm like the Valley Girl.
What kind of motif would you invest in? Let's talk business with the CEO of Motif Investing. Motif Investing is a platform that helps you invest in big ideas and track your stocks in a whole new way. Hardeep Walia is the founder and CEO of Motif. Well, here we are with Hardeep Walia of Motif Investing. So welcome to the Valley Girl Show.
Oh, I'm excited to be here, Jessie.
I'm so excited to have you here. I hear you're doing something so exciting.
Oh, we're doing something amazing.
So what is Motif Investing?
Well, Jessie, everyday investors have ideas all the time. We're getting bombarded. You might be in a retail store and you see the latest fashion trend, or you're talking about coffee and you decide you need a jolt. And a lot of investors want to say, those are actually great ideas. How do I invest in them?
Okay.
And what Motif does is we take these ideas that are bombarding you every day and we help you invest in them. And we create motifs, which are weighted baskets of stocks that allow you to act on your ideas. And that's the focus of what Motif does.
I love acting on my ideas. I think that's how the Valley Girl Show came to be. That's how many things come to be.
If you think about investing today, a lot of people say, I don't understand all these funds and mutual funds. Investing should be very simple, should be very intuitive. Yeah. I have a great idea, I should put it to work.
Definitely.
If I have a bad idea, it won't work. And then I think people want that sense of empowerment. And today, the industry hasn't done a good job of empowering investors, and that's what Motif is all about.
How did this come about? How did you guys decide to start Motif?
So I got a call from my co-founder, Tarek Halal.
It always starts with a phone call.
He called me up, and I just sold my last company, and I was noodling on what to do next, and he said, I've got this great idea. There's a lot of excitement about ETFs. You can think of these as pool baskets of stocks that you can buy.
Okay.
And they're different than a mutual fund in that you don't necessarily have a fund manager. These are just floated on exchanges and you can go trade in them. And so these are actually on fire right now. They're doing a very good job of giving everyday investors access to cheap diversification. And what we realized is investing, there's got to be a way to make it very natural and very easy. Most people we interviewed, we talked to hundreds and hundreds of everyday investors who said, you know what, I'm smart, I feel like I'm empowered, but the industry isn't giving me what I need to act on my own ideas. So before we knew it, Tarek went back, quit his job at a hedge fund. And that was kind of a tough story because I forgot to tell my wife that we were going to go do this, and we had to move. 3 weeks later, we were in the Valley, and here we are, and we raised $26 million from amazing VCs.
Oh my gosh.
And Motif was born.
I love that you forgot to tell your wife you were moving. You're like, oh, hey, honey, by the way, we all have to get on a plane with all of our stuff now. Will you show me how it works?
Oh, absolutely. So, Jessie, when you come to Motif, what you see are ideas that are hitting us every day.
Okay.
Anything from biotech breakthroughs, we're reading a lot about cloud computing, to hot retail, but even to things like sin. Does sin make a good investment?
So you can invest in sins.
You can invest in sin. So let's take a look at it. So what you see here are the sins and stocks that connect to that sin. So you've got gluttony, for example. We have sloth, cable companies. We have envy, vanity. We've got the greed companies there. We've got lust and wrath. And,
oh my God.
And we show you how these stocks have performed versus the S&P.
This is such an interesting way to think about investing.
It is. We can have a discussion on, does sin actually pay?
Yeah.
And you look at this, the answer unfortunately is kind of yes, it does. Say you have a different view of sin. Let's look at wrath for a second. Worldwide wrestling, great, but where are the gun companies? Where is wrath without guns?
Where's the guns?
Where are the guns? And what we do is we let you go to customize here. You click on customize. And you can change the weighting. You know, I'm trying to lose weight right now. Maybe my portfolio is trying to lose weight too. Lower gluttony. Vanity, I'm not much of a vanity person, but let's just put that up a little bit. Wrath, you know what? I want to add guns. There are no guns there. Let me add stocks. If I look under wrath, I can take wrath. And lo and behold, there are the gun companies. Let me add them. This is real live now. We're about to send this order to market. There's your quote on the different stock prices.
Oh my gosh.
You press place order, and there you go. And now you're a proud owner of your own version of 7 Deadly Sins. 27 stocks went to market,
so cool.
And it cost you $9, $9.95. And these motifs are weighted. They're thematically weighted. And what that means is they've been intelligently weighted to do well if the underlying idea that we were talking about does well. So it's not just simple market cap weighting. It is weighted so that it actually tracks the idea. So if the idea does well, you make money. If the idea doesn't do well, you're not going to make money.
I feel like it's almost a mint.com for finance and investing. I mean, it's a different perspective on it.
Absolutely. And it brings a lot of the qualities of Mint, which is making it very easy, very natural. Our VP of engineering actually helped build Mint. So Daryl, terrific VP. And that's why you see a lot of the elements of style and design. It's very approachable.
Yeah.
And what's super cool about this is what people don't realize is that investing is very social.
It is.
People talk about investing. And so when we launch our product, you're going to be able to share motifs with other people. And we're going to empower our users to put their ideas to work, not just the ideas that we're building.
You're changing an industry. You're changing the way people look at this industry.
Peter Lynch in the 80s, very famous investor, said, invest in things you see in your daily lives and you'll do fine. Warren Buffett says, I'm not going to invest in anything I don't understand. This is Warren Buffett talking.
You are disrupting finance and I love it. Have you ever run a company before?
I ran a startup before.
So this is your second startup?
This is my second startup. That was in medical devices.
What's a piece of advice you would give to entrepreneurs that maybe you learned the first time that you're applying this time?
We've got a philosophy at Motif that I've carried throughout my career, which is a problem equals opportunity, right? So you have a problem, that's great. Let's jump on and figure out how to solve it. And you've got to believe. And you've got to believe, yes, you can. You've got to believe that you will things to happen.
Oh, definitely.
And even if the world's all against you, you will things to happen. And having that strength to believe, very, very important.
Where do you guys get all these great ideas?
Well, we get them everywhere. We get them from our users. You know, we interview candidates and they'll throw us ideas. And sometimes we get ideas from here.
From here?
From here. Well, do you want an idea?
I would love an idea from...
Well, let me see. Let's see. Oh, an idea. Everyone needs a jolt. Caffeine. We should invest in caffeine.
You should definitely invest in caffeine.
See, ideas happen everywhere.
I need a turban. I think I need a turban.
Turbans
that would
help
help me with my ideas.
I think so too.
You must get all your ideas from there.
A lot of ideas from there.
Oh my goodness. You brought me a pink turban?
I brought you a pink turban.
Well, I don't know how to put this on, but I'm so excited. I need the ideas right now. I want them to start just popping out.
Well, let's see if we can get you an idea turban going.
Do you do this every morning?
I do this every morning. It
Really?
takes me about 30 seconds.
30 seconds?
Well, that's not bad. Wow. You look really good in a turban.
I feel like the idea is coming right now. I feel like they're pretty powerful ideas in here. I'm thinking about like frog bicycles. I don't know if that'd be a good investment.
Maybe if we help tie a better turban, it might help with the ideas.
Okay.
We can try something there.
You didn't like the frog bicycle idea?
I think we might be able to do better if we get the turban working better.
Okay.
All right, let's try that.
Okay, let's do it. So this is how you put on a turban.
This is how you
I will never forget this.
There you go. Learn something new every day.
Yes. Okay, I feel the ideas coming.
I think now that you have a better turban, maybe we can try a better idea. Why don't you see if there's any ideas
Let's see.
up there?
Okay. Uh-oh, I feel an idea coming.
You do?
What is it? Valley Girl in Japan. I'm like the Valley Girl.
I'm like Hardeep Walia from Motif.
And I am like wearing a pink turban. And now it's time for your ditz moment.
I'm never gonna want to take it off.
You will.